All right. Welcome everyone into episode 49 of the Hooley Brothers podcast here on a Saturday morning. Episode 49, the Team Wakefield edition. Mike, does that work for you?
Does work.
Did you give it the 49? Yeah. Okay, cool. We're on the same page. So yeah, coming off of last time Mike and I were at the Sox game. A lot of fun for the old man's birthday over here. But definitely a good time to be at the stadium for someone over, I think, 2 years where I saw the Orioles again. I think that was the last game I saw down there. A lot of fun. We'll get to them probably towards the end of the show today, but did want to get into the football for this weekend. Again, have another full slate of college today and NFL tomorrow. Big game, I think today, Mike. As far as the slate goes, probably the two highest ranked teams facing each other. Number one Alabama versus number 11 Florida in the swamp. Bama, I think anywhere between 14 and 15. I'm seeing as point favorites.
15 right there.
15. Yeah. Yeah, that's all I'm seeing right now, on college game day. So yeah, I think that's obviously the high price game. I know there's a couple of others. We have two ranked teams going at it, but this is the two highest ranked teams here. So I don't know. It just seems like one of those things where I think Florida is still going to have a very good season, and they keep trying to like get over this hump, and they haven't really been able to do since the Tebow days, really. And I don't know. I can't see this. I can't see them winning this game, or even I don't know. It might be tough for them to even cover today.
Yeah, I mean they're just. Actually, I don't hate them. I'm gonna stay away from this game because I don't hate them to cover. But
Right. It's like if you do though, then like they don't, you'll be like, you idiot. Why did you do that? You know what I mean? It's like I agree.
That's what you say. Like I'm not gonna touch it. Like I like them to cover.
Exactly.
That's what
No. That's what I'm saying. I agree with you on that. It's like I probably my brain is like thinking that, but I'm like I can't actually do it because if I do, then yeah, that's when Bama will win by 20, and he'd be like, you idiot. Why did you ever doubt that? But yeah, Bryce Young already lighting it up probably. Again, I know I got a little ahead of myself on the one to know NFL teams in first place, but leader in the clubhouse so far, probably for the Heisman Trophy. I know that can kind of vary over the course of a long season, but yeah, Bryce Young, and then they just keep refilling with 5-star talent year after year. So being in the swamp, maybe a bit of an advantage for Florida to potentially see flirt with an upset here, but I think at the end of the day, it's tough to ever go against Alabama unless they're against a really really top tier team like a Clemson or Georgia, whoever the case might be, that can really only hang with them. So yeah, I don't know. I think it's exciting. Obviously, be at a wedding, so I don't really get to catch this game, but I'm hoping it's a good one, and Florida can hang around for a while.
Yeah.
But
I think that's in the swamp helps a little bit too.
Yeah, we were going to pack the swamp. Remember that last year, that Dan Mullen thing? Height of COVID, like nice dude. Yeah, just going through. We have Nebraska, Oklahoma. Nebraska, obviously, disappointing start to the year, so they're not ranked. Cincinnati at Indiana, another game at noon. West Virginia, Virginia Tech. Just a couple other noon games that we have.
Yeah.
Michigan State, Miami's intriguing. That's like a game you wouldn't typically see in most years. So, yeah, I mean, I think that's kind of it for big ticket early games. A lot of Clemson, Georgia Tech. That's kind of I feel like it was like a rivalry at some point. Ohio State hosts Tulsa. Nothing too crazy. Georgia, South Carolina. Sometimes I'm like, oh wait, like they're playing a cupcake. I'm like, oh no, it's just they're way better than a team in their own conference because Georgia's favored by 31.5 in that one. And then Mike, I think the big game that ESPN, they're actually having game day in Penn State now. Auburn versus Penn State, 7:30 on ABC. Penn State 5-point favorites in that one. Mike, you said you're thinking Penn State because of one reason, and that's the whiteout tonight.
Yeah, it's whiteout.
Yeah.
Barkley's there too.
Oh, Saquon's there?
He's gonna be the guest picker. I saw it.
Oh, right, because he's done for the week. He played Thursday. That's actually nice that worked out. I do. That's really cool. But yeah, the whiteout. Do you remember when Evan Royster played there and they had the blue Royster Colt?
Oh, of course.
That was funny back in the day. So yeah, that's the big ESPN game today. So that's probably gonna be the one that might end up being the best game of the day, as far as like again these two right teams going at it. So yeah, I agree there. I think I do like Penn State by 5. I think it might be a touchdown that kind of decides late, but yeah, I think being at home in the whiteout, it's tough to go wrong on that one.
Yeah, I know. It's just okay if they lost. It's like, but there was a whiteout, so
Yeah. Also, Bo Nix.
Yeah.
That one game, never forget. Just kind of going through the rest of the slate. Virginia, North Carolina is also an ACC matchup. And then I think the late one tonight, we do have two ranked teams at 10:15. We have Arizona State going into BYU. It just seems like to me, again, maybe I'm just like again Power Five bias. I think that her might lead a road victory there. The 3.5 point favorites on the road going to BYU.
But home dogs though.
Home dogs, yeah. I've been almost. I feel like lately between college and the NFL, I've been doing the or I've been going home or road favorites a lot. So that's true. So we'll see. Yeah, like I said, we'll take another look at the slate here, see if we want to get in on any action. But yeah, nothing too crazy today. I think like again a few ranked matchups, but nothing too insane on the slate. But hey, it's another day of college football, so you can't really complain. But
it's a good. It's a slate.
Good. It's good. Yeah, it's a slate. All right. Like I said, I'm not devastated that I have a wedding today. There's nothing I'm going to be really upset to miss. Watch Florida will actually put up a really good fight now, just because I said that, and it'll be an amazing game. But even that early season, it's you hate miss. Sometimes I feel like I miss those games. Like I'll have like weddings in like a November Saturday, and it's like a few years ago it was like Bama LSU, like the Joe Burrow year. So that wasn't like ideal missing, but yeah, like I said, we have a slate. It's if you're around, nothing to do, it's something to watch. So
yeah,
can't really complain too much about that. Any other notes for college, Mike, before we move on?
I feel like this Cincinnati game is intriguing. It's gonna be the first real test to see
that verse, like
since he has a shot, because I remember the end of the year they said they went out of schedule and they booked two ranked teams, and both these teams cannot look any worse to start. Indiana got blown out at Iowa, so they're unranked now, and the other game next week is Notre Dame, and they haven't looked too hot. They've had some too close wins. So
yeah, I mean, I wouldn't say that they can't be like worse. Like I mean, like Notre Dame, it's like they're still winning their games.
Yeah.
It's like maybe not as high, but they're still ranked 12th, and if they win today, and if it teams falls through, they could be still a top 10 team. So probably again, not ideal, not what they were envisioning early on, but yeah.
Who did they play last week that I barely beat?
Oh, that's actually true. It was bad. I mean, not great.
And then they eked out again.
Oh, Toledo, yeah.
Yeah, then they barely beat Florida State, who lost to Jacksonville State last week.
Yeah, no, I mean, I'm saying not great, but at least they haven't completely effed up yet. Like they haven't actually lost. So
who's this guy?
Who was Bear?
He was 0-3 last week.
Oh, Bear. A big cat knows Bear.
I'm riding West Virginia with him.
I didn't even see. What was it? Wake Forest. Yeah. Did he pick Wake Forest? I don't know. Anyway, but that you're right. That's a good one because since he's going to have any sort of chance, I mean, Indiana, that's the real one I think for them that really lost its luster. Like if you win there and then Indiana just doesn't have a great year here on out, it really takes the wind out of that one. And then like you said, Notre Dame, if they don't get their act together, it's looking. I agree with you that it looks not as good as it maybe would have earlier in the season. He's going with Wake Forest. Yeah, Florida State stinks. Watch we'll lose to them.
Crystal Palace in the bottom line.
Oh yeah. But yeah, so I think that's a good point. Thanks for bringing that up, Mike. I think we'll have to see. I think since he might just run the table and still be left out, it's gonna suck for them. But then also BC first game without Jacob. What did it say?
That it was just a sign of Cape name. It was just Bo Nix is bad. Like got
him. Oh, don't mess around. Right to the point. And I was saying, BC first game without Djokovic today. We have going to Temple with Grossell. Let's get gross. That's what I'm saying all year. That's my new slogan for this team. And let's win some ugly ones. Again, he threw for 500 yards in a game last year where Djokovic was hurt. So hoping he can repeat that kind of performance. He's been in the system for a few years now. So I don't know. I obviously wish we had Djokovic, but I don't think Grossell's too bad there as a backup. So that's my personal little take there. But what did you say?
The BC
minute. The BC minute. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, BC minute. BC few seconds there. But yeah, we'll see how that goes. They have their first real test next week, Mizzou coming into town. I do want to go to that game. So again, hopefully Temple doesn't give them any trouble today, because that's the game. I think even with your backup, you should win. But yeah, you want to head to some NFL now? Make some picks?
Yep.
All right. So yeah, Mike and I, we kind of did. I think last week we were a little pressed for time. We did a favorite, a dog over and under, but we want to go game by game. We did make our picks kind of offline last week. I think what was it? We talked about the other day. I went 8-7-1. Mike went 8-8. We're off to an 0-1 start. Both of us. We will take the football team on Thursday night. And they did not. They won, but did not cover. So, all right, Mike. Let's read them off. Let's see what we got.
So I'm just going to do it in order of the page.
All right.
And it makes sense because I just saw tomorrow on NFL Countdown they have all access with the one and only Jameis Winston. So we're going to start down in Carolina. We just have a -3 Saints Panthers.
So it's New Orleans at Carolina.
No car.
No car. Okay. And you said the Saints are favored by 3.
Yep.
Okay. I'm again, you know I love the Panthers, but I think I'm going to still ride Jameis on this one.
That Panthers ML is very, very juicy in my eyes right now. But
really?
But I'm gonna go.
So you're gonna
I'm gonna go with the Saints.
You're gonna go with no.
I can't bet against Bengals back-to-back weeks.
No. I've learned my lesson.
Yeah.
All right. So they're going to agree with that. I think, yeah, it just the Panthers, they barely beat the Jets. I'm like, and again, I do like them. I think they're going to beat bad teams, but the Saints are not a bad team. So I think they're going to go down there and get a win.
All righty. Texans at the Browns.
Houston at Cleveland. And what's Cleveland like?
14.
It's 14?
Yeah.
Ooh. All right. I'm going to take Cleveland. I'm torn because again, Houston put up a decent effort against the Jaguars, but I think Cleveland's or Houston did. I think Cleveland's pissed off from last week. I think they got to take their frustration out on someone, and I think it's going to be Houston.
I mean, Houston to cover.
I don't hate it, Mike. I really don't. Yeah, I think that could definitely happen. So yeah, I don't know. I think Cleveland's gonna. They like I said, they need to have a show-up performance after kind of blowing it last week. But I can also see them having a letdown performance. So and only winning by maybe a few points there. So definitely don't hate that pick for you.
All right, moving on. We got -1, so a virtual pick in here.
Okay.
And Bengals Bears, the classic first two teams that you scroll on the mountain.
So we got Cincinnati at Chicago. Which one's -1?
We have the Bears -1.
Mike's on the go. I might go. I might ride Joe again. I just again, as long as they're starting Andy Dalton, I might go Cincy.
But Andy Dalton.
But it is an Andy Dalton revenge game. That is true. Might you have swayed me there with that? That might have worked. Are you going with Chicago?
Oh, so now like I'm also on a pick 'em pool, and it's
Yeah.
really weird. I think I'm giving opposite picks of what I did earlier this week, but it's also very different. So I took Cleveland -12.5. I don't know, something like a 13.
Oh,
I think like the 14 itself, like I feel like it's gonna get inflated to over 14 tomorrow. And I like the limit touchdowns exactly. And now I have Cincy +3.5.
jeez.
I think these lines lock in on Tuesday. But regardless, I think so. The money's in the Bengals. I'm gonna go with the Bengals here.
Yeah, I think I don't know. I can't trust that guy. It was a couple years ago. The Andy Dalton revenge game really might have swayed my pick, but I don't know. I really kind of want things in Chicago to go terrible just so that they can finally get Justin Fields. But I don't know. So all right, so that one down. What do we have next?
Vegas at the Steelers. We have a 6.5 favorite for the Steelers.
Las Vegas at Pittsburgh. I'm gonna go Vegas here. Again, we kind of talked about Pittsburgh. You said it, we were talking about last week's game. The Bills just kind of didn't show up for that one. It seems like or they didn't play well. And Vegas coming off a great Monday night performance against the Ravens, where they got to win by by 6 points. I mean, it was an overtime, so it was a walk-off touchdown. But I don't know. I didn't catch much of that game live, but they look good. Waller, just keep feeding Waller. I know Pittsburgh is a really good defense, but so does Baltimore. So yeah, I like Vegas in this one. I like doing a lot of deliberating.
I'll take the Steelers.
All right, cool. All right,
I think
gotta have some variation here.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like it's going to be a letdown game.
Okay, I don't hate it. Like I said, Pittsburgh, they might like again.
I think they're going to weasel
and have not
after
too
watching that Bills game. I think they're going to weasel their way into another 7-0 start, and they're going to be like, "How the heck are they?"
I think go back to the tape. I went over on whatever their wins were because I think they'll win at least 9 or like around 8 or 9. I think they'll flirt with 500 at least. All right, but Mike, how about another sign while you get the next game ready? Did you see that one? Burnt. Got him.
So this whole Purdue drum thing,
a drum? I don't know.
I don't know. I was watching without audio at the bar yesterday before the game, and then they just saw it on the bottom.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's a whole fiasco. But anyways.
Yeah. Next game.
All right. These next 2 games are going to be -3.5 for the road team.
Okay.
Start with the AFC Beast, Bills at Dolphins.
Okay. Buffalo -3.5. 3.5 at Miami. I like Buffalo. Again, I think they got to bounce back from last week. Again, Miami, I mean, they don't make mistakes. I have to give them that. But I think, again, if Buffalo's, looking to, right the ship here, they have to come out and win this game. We can't start 0-2 here.
I'm also the Bills. I think like you said, Dolphins. I think it's more of the Patriots than the Dolphins. I think the Patriots lost that game, but the Dolphins won. And same thing with the Bills last week. I think they lost that game, so I think they got to get all the miscues. And I think they're just better than Miami.
It's funny. I'm making this pick, and I could see the Bills winning by 2. Or so, you know what I mean? Like I think they're going to win. It's just the question is whether it's going to be by over a field goal or not. So
yeah.
And then would you see the other game where we have them at?
3.
Sorry, I was trying to cut you off.
3.5. The next game?
No. You finish that and then let me know. Yeah, finish what you were going to say, and then you can.
I was going to say like a 10-point game, and then Tua drives up. We're playing prevent, gets a touchdown, and then onside kick, nothing, 3-point win.
Yeah, exactly.
Next game is Rams at Colts.
LA Rams -3.5 at Colts.
Yeah.
I love the Rams in that. Love it.
Yeah, that's the thing. I never they looked so good last week, and the Colts didn't look that good. So the Colts are gonna play better, and the Bears not that bad. I'm just gonna say they look good, so I'm just gonna bet them.
Yeah, no, I agree. I think they looked awesome last week, and I'm not too impressed with Wentz so far in Indy. So yeah, I think they'll go in and have no problem there.
All right, now we have 2.5 of Niners at the Eagles. A lot of West Coast teams going east to start the year.
I know. My Niners are -2.5. That's a tough one because Philly looked again. It was against Atlanta, so not much stock to put into it there. But I'm really torn there. -2.5. I might go Philly here.
Home dog?
Home dog. I'll finally go for a home dog.
I'm going to go with my 3rd straight road favorite.
SF? All right, cool. Yeah, I don't know. I just they looked so good last week. I mean, Atlanta's bad, but I'm Jalen Hurts. I don't know.
Okay, I think Atlanta isn't just that bad, though.
Yeah. Because, wait, who did San Fran play? They were, they were Detroit, right? Were they in Detroit?
They're at.
So I guess they stayed. They didn't have, not as much travel, but yeah, I don't know. I'll probably end up hating that, but yeah, I'll go with Philly.
Yeah, I think the fact that they didn't really just took the foot off the gas last week.
Yeah, absolutely.
I think they did the math. It's even if everything goes horribly wrong, there's not enough time for us to possibly lose this game. That was...
Mike, I don't know if this is going to affect your pick for a call.
What?
6-6 in the whiteout games. That's not good.
But the thing is, I feel like they pull them out for
Yeah, like yeah,
on
here's
the town, and
that's true. That's true. They try to like get it
with
for
the record
they try to almost
as favorites during whiteout games.
that's true. That's a good point. All right. Wave next. Do we have our game coming up here?
Uh,
I mean, we could just go in order. I'm like, oh yeah, haven't even hit the Pats game yet, but keep going in order for sure.
Patience, my own pedal. We're going with the probably I'd say one of the best games on the NFL slate tomorrow.
Okay.
Broncos 7-point favorites in Jacksonville.
Okay, that was sarcastic, clearly.
Yeah.
Denver minus 7.5 at Jacksonville. Give me steady Teddy all day. I think the Jaguars are terrible. Urban Meyer's going to be out of there in no time. I don't even have to think about that. I think it'll probably be a close game now, but I'm going with Denver.
I like the +7.
Is it 7 or 7.5?
7.
Oh, I think it's 7.5. Okay, so go Jacksonville.
Yeah, Jacksonville. Yes.
So now we traded. Now you went back to the home dog.
Yeah, I think a home dog
right,
+7
Denver
is a lot.
Yeah.
+2.
Okay. Cool. All right. What do we got? What do we got next?
Mac and cheese. -6.
All right. New England -6 at the Jets. I'm gonna take the Pats. Just they need this. Their season might be over if they don't win this game. And we can watch. It'll be like they're gonna win by 3 now. I just know it. It's gonna Nick Folk's gonna save us. You taking Pats?
Yeah, take Pats.
Okay, cool. All right. So yeah, I mean, I think hopefully we just don't make the mistakes. I think the defense will do well against a rookie quarterback. Hopefully, and then hopefully Max able to. We have weird games against the Jets sometimes, so I could see it being tight, but I can't not pick the Pats here. I have to.
Yep. All right. That caps off the 1 o'clock. So that's getting the 4:05s.
All right.
Arizona 3.5 favorites in the toaster, hosting Kirk Cousins.
Okay. Minnesota at Arizona. They're what favorites? I'm sorry.
Yeah. 3.5.
What'd you say? 3.5. Sorry, we kept talking. All right, I got you now. I mean, I'm picking against Kirk Cousins, no question about it. And Arizona looked like a whacking last week.
Yeah, that's one I'm okay losing if Kirk Cousins actually wins. I do like the fact.
Yeah.
Like this would be the perfect 405 that just sneaks in type of win. Like that.
Yeah. Exactly. Ooh, how about Charleston Rambo for Miami? That's a great name. All right, what we got? Sorry for running through these. I gotta hit the road soon.
Yeah, no. We only got 5 more. The second.
No. I just meant for not talking a lot about it. The
second 405 game is Tom Burns 14-point favorites.
What is it? Tampa's 14-point favorites.
Yeah, hosting the Falcons.
Oh God. Atlanta at Tampa Bay. I kind of want to pick Atlanta, but I can't. I'm gonna go Tampa. I kind of want to go. I have to pick Tampa to cover. I'm going with the 2 big favorites this week. So, are you doing that as well?
Give me the Falcons.
You going Falcons? Oh man, I'm gonna be able to.
This is gonna be a weird scoring. I think this is gonna be a weird scoring Sunday.
Yeah, 35 to 22. I don't even know. Just yeah.
Yeah.
I just
that sounds
like
right.
it's Tom Brady against the Falcons.
23.
Yeah. All right. I mean, you'll probably be right. I can't. I'm gonna feel dumb if they blow them out. I feel like I did. Oh, what was it? I think it was with the Lions a couple of years ago. It was late in the year. It might have been last year. I was oh yeah, they won't lose by this much, and then they got murdered. What'd you say? Oh yeah, we get that coming up on game day here. Yeah, Dennis Grosel, 9th career start. Let's see what they have to say.
Mayock with Jerk Open.
Oh yeah, cracker.
I was gonna take that joke.
What did you say?
Yeah, say that joke.
Yeah. Oh, Phil, get your arm right, dude. brief moment as I watched game day talking about
All right.
my
The
QB
second
here,
DC.
QB1 and QB2. Yeah, I didn't know they were hit a pan here.
Well,
Yeah,
that's
that is me
a
acting the
transition
top.
to get from the 405s to the 425s of. These are two pretty good games. I mean,
Okay.
Tennessee at Seattle, -7.
Tennessee at Seattle -7.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go, as much as I love Seattle, I might go Tennessee here just because it is 7. I think they're another team that they need to win to right the ship. Actually, they might not even need to because I have the Colts losing too to the Rams, but I'll have it that way because I think Seattle's gonna win, but I think it's gonna be a little closer. So I'm gonna go Tennessee.
Give me Seattle.
Yeah, Seattle. Okay. Yeah. I don't hate that. Yeah, some of these are tough. I'm like, geez, which way is that gonna go? But yeah, I think it'll be a close game. A weird Seattle scoring. Again, I think it could be like 26-24 or something like that.
All right. And then, I know you got to go.
All right, back after a little bathroom break there. So where do we go? I think we just did Tennessee at Seattle, right, Mike?
Yeah, so the other 425 is Cowboys at the Chargers. Chargers 3.5-point favorites.
Cowboys at Chargers. That's not a tough one. I think that'll be a good game.
Yeah, I'm excited for that one.
I think -3.5. You said
-3.
3. Why do I keep doing that? 3 makes it a little bit more intriguing. I want to pick Dallas, but I think the Chargers are going to win again.
I'm going to take Dallas.
Okay. It's like it's something where I'm like, oh, they have to win, but again, the NFC Beast is kind of that bad that I don't think you're ever fully going to be out of it. Just because now, I mean, I guess if Philly wins, they're 2-0 and you're 0-2. That's a little tougher, but I think it's so early, especially with that division.
Yeah.
I'm just like picturing like that stadium, and I'm just like, I think Herbert's gonna ball out because especially he didn't do that well last week.
It's kind of a
Probably
hedge
gonna hate
having
that
Herbert as a quarterback in fantasy, so it's like, oh.
Yeah. Like if he does, yeah.
Yeah. All right, now Sunday Night Football, Chiefs Ravens. Chiefs are 4-point favorites.
At Ravens.
Yeah.
Jeez. -4 at Baltimore. I'm not. I'll gladly be wrong about the Chiefs, so I'm gonna pick.
Me too.
Like if, yeah, I just like I won't. I think it's just like you more times than not you'll be right with them. So, all right, and then what's Monday night this week? Packers Lions, right?
Yeah, Packers are 12.5-point favorites, as we said.
In Green Bay.
Yep.
Detroit. I'm picking Dan Campbell, man. After what I saw last week.
Oh, I think last week was
The fighting.
Last week was the tease for the Packers. You think they're dead, but they're not dead. This is going to be the bang on the drum all day. Like Tunyon's going to have like 4 touchdowns. Like
I don't know. I'm also thinking back to that Monday night football game a few years ago where there was that like
they've had the whole like,
BS call on
Trey Flowers just like did his job and they got 2 like 15-yard
Yeah.
penalties.
Exactly. All right. So it sounds like you're going with Green Bay. And was it 12.5? I'm sorry.
Yeah, it's all right.
12.5. Okay. Yeah. Probably gonna hate that pick, but again, we'll see what happens there. So okay, cool. So we got all those done. So got our picks in for the week. Are there any I kind of want to see if there's any overs or unders that intrigue me just to make one pick for the week.
All right, rapid fire.
Okay.
Saints Panthers 45. Texans Browns 49. Bengals Bears 44. Raiders Steelers 47. Bills Dolphins 47.5. Rams Colts 48. Niners Eagles 49.5. Broncos Jags 45. Pats Jets 43. Vikings Cardinals 50.5. Falcons Bucks 51. Titans Seahawks 54. Cowboys Chargers 55. Chiefs Ravens 54. Lions Packers 48.5.
Okay, I get that's a lot of numbers obviously get thrown out. I kind of like the under in the Tennessee Seattle. You said 54 for them.
Yeah.
I might do that. I might think of that for an under. And then what was New Orleans, Carolina? Last year.
45.
I don't feel like thinking too much. Sure, I'll go with that.
When you go over in the Rams Colts and under in the Broncos Jacks.
I almost did Broncos for that. So, hold on, Mike. I'll just like make a quick note. I don't really count for anything, but yeah. Would you say over on Rams Colts?
Yep.
Over. And then I said under in the Tennessee Seattle. Okay, perfect. All right, so that'll do it. We have again another exciting slate tomorrow. Happy to have the Red Bull. We'll be watching that at the OG spot in Centennial Circle there for again a little family birthday thing there on Sunday afternoon. We kind of do that. I think the Sunday around my birthday every year, so that'll be a good time. And yeah, I think we should just wrap up with the latest in baseball. I mentioned we were at the Sox game last night. Won against the Orioles 7-1. Sale night coming off of COVID there. Bobby D had a nice home run, and then we had that nice bases clearing triple from Renfroe. Took care of business against a bad team. Hopefully they can sweep this weekend. And right now, I think slightly in that the lead for the number one wild card. I think are we all tied in the loss column right now? Us, Toronto, and the Yankees, if I'm not mistaken.
That's correct.
I think I had it up this morning. Yeah, so we all
84 wins, Yankees at 83, Toronto at 82. Big win for the Yankees last night. Needed that.
Big one for the Twins, absolutely, yeah. So I did look, and I'm like, when are these games finally going to catch up? I did see we have the double day off next week because we have a 2-game set again with the Mets. So Toronto will be able to hopefully catch up, and then we have another one I think the week after. So this will even out eventually, and who knows? What if we have dare I say we have a plan for the plan?
It's gonna be like Friday Night Lights, the coin toss movie.
I think they actually do a game like where they just push everything back. I don't know, like maybe because I think they usually put a day between. It's usually season end Sunday, then the first wild card's Tuesday. They might just be like, no, you got to play Monday. Like you got to figure it out.
Remember when they had to do the division tiebreaker, then the next day do the couple years ago?
Yeah.
The Cubs and Brewers were tied for the best record in the NL.
Yeah.
Won the game in Chicago. And then the Rockies upset the Cubs. I think that really broke the dynasty.
That's true, honestly. Yeah. That's right. I completely forgot. Yeah, a couple of years ago, you're right. Right. So again, that situation again tightened up. So we're kind of just scoreboard watching, I feel like, for the rest of the season with the Yankees games and the Blue Jays games. Oakland trying to sneak back every time. I'm like, oh, they're 4 games out now. They're 2.5. Okay. Am I pausing, Mike? Actually, yeah. Hold on. But yeah, I think that's basically it. We'll keep an eye on the NL as well. Since he 1 game out, Padres 1.5 with Cardinals in that second spot. But again, we'll stay scoreboard watching the rest of the season here. But yeah, I think that'll do it. Hope everyone has a great time watching football this weekend. We'll keep an eye on baseball the rest of the year, and we'll talk to you guys next week.
See you guys later.